Hey guys, it's Blair here, and I'm here to talk to you about some writing things for a difference. I have a little haul, very tiny haul. I went to a Write Like the Wind, I guess it was a 2-hour writing session the other day. Very good, very productive. I got a lot of done on my manuscript, and I did a little bit of note taking, and since then I've written about 500 words of a kind of scene that I'm working on. So basically right now, as a writing update and a haul, I'll just go through the haul first and I'll go through the writing update. I did get a package in the mail regarding my regarding a Filofax swap that I wasn't a part of, but I did get some happy mail because one of the lovely women saw that I wasn't participating this month because I couldn't, so she sent me a package anyway. So that's a package. You can find that on my other channel. But I just thought to just show you really quickly one of the things that she sent me, which was these really cute post-it notes. And I just think they're so perfect for my writing right now. I love the pencils, I love the colours. They're very small too, so they're great for making small notes. I don't know what brand they are or where they come from, but they're sticky. They're pretty sticky. They've got about that much stickiness to them, so they really stick well to the project, so I thought I'd show you those. Then I went to Officeworks, and I wasn't really supposed to go to Officeworks, but I had a little bit of change, and we were trying to make up time between getting into the city, and we had about 45 minutes until the writing session, we being me and my partner, because my partner came along to the romance writing session, so he could get some creative work done as well. So there was a few things I wanted to buy, but obviously I didn't buy everything. But I managed to pick up another correction tape because I really like these correction tapes and I kind of need a few for different things, so I picked up some correction tape. I don't like the white out tube things that you have the brush. They smell too much and they make me sick, so I generally tend to go towards correction tape. And if you're in Australia, I'm not sure if they sell these overseas, but Marbig is a pretty good company, and I think at Officeworks they're 99 cents, and they do last quite a while. They've got a lot of tape on them, so that's not too bad for 99 cents, and I just love the feeling of them as well. They're really smooth to use when I'm writing, and a lot of time I write on my laptop because it's a lot faster. I can get the ideas out faster. My brain just works very weird, and I go through periods of time where I just want to handwrite because I need to get that sort of feeling and texture and the soul and all that sort of stuff. But other times, like when I have an idea and it really needs to get out of my head, I type it up and then I can always go back and write stuff on it. So, but I generally tend to use these a lot in my journaling and my manuscripts and things like that because I do make mistakes and I don't like crossing things out. It just makes me too OCD. So that's up. I also picked up, because I definitely need more, 2 post-it notes. They're only 50 cents each, so I thought I'd pick them up anyway. They are some nice floral designs. And then lastly, I bought a packet of, I think there was 6 in there. One thing about me is that I like to change up my writing materials, and I do like notebooks and stuff like that, but when I'm trying to make notes or write rough drafts or stuff like that, I really love using like loose leaf paper. And I wanted to try out some A5 paper instead of A4 because sometimes A5 pages can be really daunting. So I suggest if you're finding the A5 pages daunting, go out and buy some A5 ones. You write much quicker on these pages, and yes, you may take up more pages, but at the same time, I don't know, it's sort of like a mind trick for me. I'd end up writing more because there's smaller space, and sometimes when I'm blocked I just need a little bit of encouragement instead of a big page. So that really works well. So I gave my partner some of these too, so that we can use them both, and he used them when we're at the writing session as well. Oh, sorry guys. So I haven't opened those up yet, but I will probably open them up soon. And I just thought I'd show you some of the things that I'm using at the moment with my editing and things like that. I'm still using the index cards, but I want to try and find some color coded index cards, because while I do love white, I think color coded index cards would be good for different areas of the editing process. And while I do love highlighters, I want to use my highlighters for other things as well, so sometimes it can get a bit confusing. I'm also loving pink right now, so I'm using this little there and that for my manuscript. And also I'd like to note 2 books that I'm currently reading at the moment. One that I really would recommend if you're actually going through the manuscript making over process, but also this book is fantastic for developing actual, for writing as well, for, you know, improving and strengthening things. And one thing that I can do it. I'm great with sitting down and writing. I can do that. If I really want to write, I will write. And I will write till the cows come home, and I'll have shitloads of manuscripts. But the thing I struggle with is trying to find the right way to go about editing. And I don't know if you guys have watched my video, but if anyone has, I was doing a process before, and I haven't really made it past the first stage in that because I don't think it's working very well. I'm still going to go through the process with the other manuscript later on down the track. But I'm all about trying different processes and seeing which ones that work. And with this book, Manuscript Makeover by Elizabeth Lyon, only a little ways into it, I'm getting the things that I need to know down pat. And she talks about editing and revising, but she also talks about the writing process. And so far, I've learned a lot and sort of rekindled a lot of things that have been missing in my brain, especially like style and structure. She goes over a lot of things. So far I've just gone over sentences and sort of what do you say, sentences, structure, style and things like that, like I just said, derp. But she has it in 2 ways. So the first way is sort of looking at your manuscript and getting reacquainted with it. And I think that's a very important thing. When you have not touched your manuscript for a long time, I don't think it's a really good idea to just go into it and go, okay, I'm going to edit this now. Boom. You need to get reacquainted with it. So it kind of talks about that kind of thing, like from the inside out, and then it goes from the outside in. So inside out talks about style, and outside in talks about revisions for style. So like sentence structure, ways you can use different adjectives and verbs, and the different kind of sentences, and similes and metaphors, and things that are going to strengthen your writing so it's not all monotonous, and things to do and things not to do. But she also says that, you know, rules are made for breaking, so if something that's not working for you, then don't do it. But she also talks about riff writing when you're doing your editing, which is a form of free form writing. So when you pick out a particular scene or character or something like that, when you're going through the editing process and you want to build on it, you kind of go off and allow yourself to have that time to just sort of free write and see where it takes you, because you never know where it's going to take you. So very helpful book so far. I'm loving it. I'm getting through my manuscript. And in stages, I love it because I have an idea of some stages that I can go through. Stages that work really well for my brain. I think it's really important to find something that works for you. And I have an idea of what sort of stuff I need to do. Because, I mean, I sit down and think, yes, okay, I need to edit this, I need to edit style, I need to edit grammar, I need to do that. But there's not so much of an idea, kind of roadmap. So she kind of gives you a roadmap of areas that you can look at and pick and choose. And you can kind of decide which way you want to go with that. You know, you can go through the process of looking at character first, or you can look through the grammar. You can do anything. So it kind of gives you an idea of where you could go, or what you could start with, and how to go about doing it. And I think that's really fantastic. I can't breathe. But I really wanted to let you guys know about this because I'm really enjoying it so far. And like I said, I'm actually enjoying reading a book about editing. And it's just insane. I love it. I'm learning so much, and I love learning, so that's cool. Also, you may have seen this book before. I'm reading Bottom Writers Workshop writing fiction, and I'm just working my way through some of the exercises and reading it as well. And this is really good for the days that I'm really slow, or I don't really feel like working on too many things. but I want to work on character building or scene building or structure building and things like that, and I just want a little bit of kick in the ass. For instance, what was I working on the other day? I had to write a 500-word story with a beginning, middle, and end where a question was raised and answered through that period of time about a certain character that I'm working on. So it was really fun, and I actually quite enjoyed it, and I learned a lot about the character as well by doing it. So definitely great for aspiring writers or new writers, or even writers who have been writing for a long time, if you're wanting to change it up a little bit and read some books about fiction. I believe they also have an online writing course, but I'm not participating in that, so I have this book on my shelf for a long time. Okay, so that's my writing update. Hope you guys are well and happy. This is day 4, VEDA, and I'm going to go and film my day 5 because yesterday I was just in a very strange mood and could not film. So I'm going to do day 5, which is going to be a review, and hopefully you enjoyed this. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And let me know any writing tips, or any writing sites, or about any writing that you're actually participating in or doing, or just want to share. Share with me, guys. I love sharing. So that is why I have made this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.